Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mic Drop Monday. I am so excited to be here tonight. I am so excited to share. I'm so excited to try something new and do something different, man. So I'm just so excited for all of you guys that are a part of this. I want to give everybody an opportunity wherever you are watching from to join me live. That's right. Go ahead and jump on. Go ahead, hit the share button. Go ahead, tag your folks because tonight I believe that I'm going to release something that I think will help you in so many different areas of your life. And so, if you are watching for the first time, make sure that you jump in and say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And so I'm so excited, so super excited. I have some super exciting things to share with you guys tonight, and I think it's just going to be an amazing night. So I want everybody to take a moment and hit the share button. I'm so excited tonight for Mic Drop Monday. So go ahead. Hey, everybody! I see y'all. I'm just making sure everything is working like it needs to work and doing what it needs to do. So I'm looking. I see y'all coming on in. It's going to be exciting tonight. So tag somebody. I'm so excited because tonight I am doing something different. If you guys know anything about me, and let me stop because you may not know who I am, but I'm Dr. Elisa Harney. I'm known as the empowerment specialist. I'm a global speaker and execution strategist, and I developed something called purpose positioning, which is the execution strategist for kingdom leaders to help you execute in excellence. I believe in excellence. I believe in executing. I believe in being positioned to walk in your purpose and to prosper in your purpose. And so my job, my desire, what I believe that I am here to do is help you get positioned to prosper in your purpose. And so I love saying this scripture that says, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the purpose of the Lord that shall prevail." And so I'm so grateful for His purpose prevailing. And so I want to say this about tonight, why it's so special to me specifically, is because one of the things that I try to do is I try to lead by example, right? I try to teach by example. Y'all, I see y'all coming on in. Make sure y'all are tinging, binging, tagging, and sharing this to get your folks on tonight. One of the things that I am so excited about tonight is because I like to, like I said, lead by example, and I like to teach us how to take risks. I like to show us that. Sometimes to get what you've never had, you have to do what you've never done. And so I want to teach you, not just by what I say but by what I do, that there are certain things that will begin to manifest in your life because of how you are positioned, because of what you are willing to do, because you are willing to take. Here it is, a risk. And some of us are so scary and so afraid and so fearful about doing something different. And I'm looking in the comments because I know I'm talking to y'all tonight, and we're so afraid to take a risk. We're so afraid about of how it's gonna come and how it's gonna happen and what folks are gonna say, and what if I mess up, and then if this goes left, and then what's going on. But a lot of the times that very reason will keep us from shifting out of our now into our next. That very reason will keep us in a place where we've not been able to be. And so I want to say this because I'm a risk taker. It's just what I do. I teach this a lot. I said, anybody that knows me, I'm a kingdom leader. And I say, when it comes to profitability, I'm very big on profitability and prosperity. I always say that we have to stop asking God for money and stop praying for money and start asking him for the plans, right? What's the plan? I remember him saying in Jeremiah that I know the plan that I have for you, plans to prosper you, right? And so a lot of the times when we are asking for money, God will give us a plan, and sometimes that plan takes positioning and preparation, and we have to be prepared. There's something that we have to do before we can produce. So what I've noticed is that we want a lot of things to come to us, but we don't know how to let things come through us. It's Mic Drop Monday, and I'm dropping the mic. So I'm going to say that one more time. Thank you guys for joining, sharing, and tagging. We want things to come to us, but we haven't figured out how to let things come through us. And so one of the things was I was trying to figure out I need to be a better conduit. One of the things we understand even about our voice is that voices need amplification. Voices need a conduit in which to go through so that we can get further, we can do more, we can have more exposure. And a lot of the times we want things to be brought to us, but we don't know how to bring ourselves to it. It's helping somebody already tonight. And so we want things to come to us. I need more money. I need more this. I need these things to come to me. But sometimes to be a better conduit, we have to figure out how to go to it. I remember there was this lingo that came out a few years ago that I got to go to where the money resides. But I'm trying to tell you, we've got to step into where the purpose resides. Where is my purpose? And wherever my purpose is, my people are. And so I need to go to where my purpose resides. And so if my purpose, and can I help y'all tonight? I've gotta go ahead and take away these misnomers. Our purpose does not reside in our house. A lot of the times we just want to talk to the people that we already know, the people and go to the places that we already go. But we've got to go to where our purpose resides. And a lot of the times that means that we have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to get out of our own way. And so I said, I need to go to where my purpose resides. And one of the things that I know about me is that I operate in a duality of purpose, right? I'm one of those people that operates in a multi-potentiality, which means that I can do several things well at the same time. And so a lot of discipline is required for that, but also a lot of ingenuity. I've got to make sure that I can rightly divide what is true. And what keeps us from moving forward a lot of the times is that we are fearful about doing something different, and we're fearful about coming out of our comfort zone. We're fearful about, can I help us? We want to expand. We ask for expansion, but we don't know how to extend ourselves. Can I help y'all with something? Before there is expansion, there must also be extension. That's a mic drop. I'm already dropping it tonight. Before there is expansion, there must but first be extension. I've got to be able to extend myself. I've got to make sure that my reach can be stretched. I've got to make sure that if I want more, think about it. When a woman is carrying a child, she can't carry a child and still think she gonna be fine and sexy at the same time. I'm helping better than y'all in these comments in this place. And so we want expansion, but we don't necessarily want extension. But when we're ready to get in a place where we want more to come, we have to be willing, somebody type in the comments, to stretch. We have to be willing to stretch. Now, that's not what I came to teach about, but it's going to help us set the stage for what I am leaning into tonight. We have to be able to stretch. See, we say, I want to birth something new. I feel a flow. I want to birth something new. I want to bring into this world something the world has never seen. But then what happens though is, are you willing? Here it is, to be stretched. Are you willing? Because that body is not going to be no 24, 36, 24, 36, 24, 36. It's not going to be that you're not going to have that hourglass silhouette when you're saying, I want to expand myself, which means, am I willing to extend myself? Is this making sense to y'all over here in the comment section? Because we've got to be willing to stretch. We've got to be willing, if we're going to birth that beautiful purpose at the end of that time frame, we've got to say that there are going to be some times my clothes won't fit. There are going to be some times where I'm going to feel real heavy. There are going to be some times where I can't eat well, or I'm going to eat much. There's going to be some times where I'm going to need more rest. There's going to be some times when I have to do something new because I want expansion, but I don't necessarily want extension. Somebody holler stretch. And so here we are in this place where I said, I want expansion. And the Lord said to me, then how are you willing to extend yourself? That means you've got to get past your comfort zone into something new. And I said, wait a minute. So here I am talking about being a conduit. And here am I talking about amplification. I've been talking about, we are now in what I believe is an atmosphere of acceleration. There are certain things, if we jump into the water, if we jump into our purpose, if we jump into our power, if we jump into our potential, I believe that there are certain things that are going to be accelerated in this time frame. If we understand time and seasons, we understand that in their seasons, there are certain times where the atmosphere is more conducive to certain things. There are certain things that will happen quicker in certain seasons. And I believe that we're in a season in a season of acceleration and expansion. And so one of the things that I had to remember to do was I had to say, if I want expansion, how can I produce extension? How can I stretch? I see y'all in the comment section. Somebody type stretch. We've got to get uncomfortable. We've got to be okay with a belly. Uh-oh, that was a good one. We've got to be okay with a belly. Most times, especially women, we're always trying to camouflage our belly. Y'all know how we do. We always trying to silhouette and spanks that thing out. We always trying to make sure that it's tight and it's right. But when we are carrying something, when we are carrying something, most times, if you think about it in the spiritual realm or even of our purpose, we're carrying things that are bigger than us. And so it's going to have to get to a place where we're not going to be able to hourglass this thing. We might have to look like a 2 liter for a while. We might have to carry a 16 pack and not a 6 pack. We've got to be willing to reach outside of the confinement of what's comfortable so that we can get into what is next. And because of that, I did something. I am a risk taker. One of the reasons why I walk in the gift of faith and even in the prophetic, but even being able to see certain things come to me is because I'm willing to extend myself. Can I help you? People can't hate on what they can't relate to. You can't relate to what I'm dealing with if you've never decided to extend yourself. Don't hate on my expansion if you've never committed to the extension. That was a mic drop. Let me say that again. Don't hate on my expansion if you've never committed to the extension. I've extended myself, which means that the what I get as the reciprocity, I've been talking about the realm of reciprocity, is that there is expansion. And so one of the things that I decided to do to extend myself was I said, I'm going to do something crazy. I am going to try to go live on a bunch of social media apps at the same time. Now that sounds insane because I mean, it ain't but so much equipment that I have. It's only one of me. And I said, I'm just going to do something risky. And can I just tell you, I only decided to do it today, right? And so this wasn't anything. I'm helping somebody who's thinking that they got to have 18 to 24 months to plan this thing and execute it right. I said, no, 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 no. How do I expand myself? I've got to extend. I'm asking for expansion, but I've got to be willing to submit to some extension. And so I start saying, let me find every social media platform that I've even either tried to be active on, was active on for a minute, pulled back. I've got to do something different. We know the definition of insanity. You trying to get something different, but you're doing the same thing. And somebody holler, stretch. And so can I tell y'all tonight, even if I pat my own self on the back, because I don't need everybody to clap, but if I can get a few pats, one of the things that I realized that I was able to do, I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitter, I'm live on Clubhouse, right? And so I'm so excited because I made a decision. Y'all already know what I'm going to say, to stretch, right? To stretch. I had to say, wait a minute, I've got to say goodbye to fear. And well, what if the mic goes down? And what if they don't show up? And what if it doesn't cross function? And what if it does? Uh-oh, I feel faith rising. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you cheering for me. Here's the faith rising. But what if it does go well? What if I do successfully manage to be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different platforms at the same time? What if I am? But I don't know how the people are over there on Twitter. Guess what? I won't know until I go over there and find out. Well, I don't know how this is gonna translate over on LinkedIn. Well, guess what? I won't know until I got over there and found out. Well, I don't know if it's gonna do well on Instagram because I'm usually not. Well, I won't know until. Can I tell y'all trying to go to where the money resides? Go to where your purpose resides. I want to help somebody in the house, and so why don't you understand that? I'm doing something different, and I believe because I've been telling y'all, I don't ever release something that I'm not going to relate to by myself. I've said to you guys that this season, this month specifically, we're in the realm of reciprocity, and I based it according to Galatians 6:7. It says, "Be not deceived; God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." In other words, Smokey said it best on Friday. You didn't put in on this man. We want something to come out of the ground, but we didn't put anything in the ground. I need you to go to where your purpose resides. I remember there's this scripture that says, if you worry about the weather and you never plant the seed, then you can't expect a harvest. And so some of you all are saying, well, I'm just trying to get my viewership up. What viewership? You ain't going live saying nothing. Well, I'm just trying to wait till more people see me and notice me, but you hidden. So how are we going to do that? Well, I'm just going to make sure I'm comfortable. I'm just going to wait till can I help you? Then you'll never be comfortable. You're going to be waiting. Satan. We'll see you next lifetime, like Erica Badu said, because we've got to get to a place that we go where our purpose resides. We've got to tear down imaginations and high things that exalt itself against the knowledge of Christ. I can do all things through Christ, which means I can tonight for the first time show up on 6 different social media platforms at the same time. I didn't practice, I didn't prep. I just said, this is what I'm going to do. Either it's going to work or it's not. See, this is the kind of faith that I am trying to transfer over to you all. This is the kind of boldness that I am trying to transfer over to you all. Either it's going to work or it's not. Either it's going to be great or it's not. And guess what? If it doesn't do exactly what I need it to do, I can go back and here it is, try it again. Man, y'all be acting like this is the end, but I can try it again. Okay, so I need to tweak some things. I'm going to go back and guess what? I'll try it again. Well, I kind of wish I would have done that better. Then I'll just try it again. Well, it just wasn't what I needed to be the first time, but guess what? I did it. And so I'm trying to help you all get out of fear and walk into faith. We can just do it again. And so I want you guys to understand, and I hope even as you guys are hearing me, if you're on Clubhouse, ping somebody in. If you're on YouTube, text somebody the link. If you on Facebook, share this on your page or invite somebody, tag them in the comments. If you on Instagram, I see y'all atting somebody or put it in your stories. Help me get the word out, because this is what's going to shift us. Can I tell you something that I always tell people? Because we just be so afraid of what people gonna say. Well, I don't want people to think this. I want them to think something. Well, they might think I'm crazy. Good, because they're gonna see that there is fruit in what I do. There's fruit and there is favor. I'm doing something that I've never done to get something that I've never had. And so I want us to understand that we have to call those things. We can't just faith. And I've been saying this forever. Faith without works is still dead. Oh, I just believe I'm going to get some money. What are you working towards? I just believe I'm supposed to go to the nations. I can't even get you to go to the neighborhood. I just believe I'm supposed to own a lot of things. You can't even own your space in the online world. And so how is it that we have an expectation, but we won't do what we need to do? You already know, to stretch. I have on a shirt tonight. And for those of you all that are on Twitter or on Facebook or on Instagram or YouTube, you can see it. I'm going to come over live to Clubhouse after I close this down. And so we can have an after party. So if y'all ain't following me on Clubhouse, go over there and follow me on Clubhouse. But I have a shirt that said, it's the millions for me, right? This shirt says it's the millions for me. And I remember when I first got it, I was like, well, I don't want to be saying it's the millions for me. I don't want people to think it's about, wait a minute, I do want them to think it's the millions for me. It's the millions of lives that I believe are going to be changed because I'm walking in the totality of purpose. It's the millions of dollars that I believe that are going to be released through my hands so that I can go out and help other people and go out and do some great things and build into my purpose. It's the millions of minds that are going to be set free. It's the millions of impact that I'm going to have on people who are going to say, I too can jump in the river. I too can do something that I've never done. It's the millions for me. It's the millions of ideas that I'm going to start having that's going to make me wealthy so that I can be a blessing to other people. It's the millions of opportunities that are going to come for me. It's the millions of requests that they're going to be sending to me to be on stage. You need to receive that for yourself. See, I ain't got time to hate on nobody. I ain't using my hands to clap back. I'm too busy using them to win and to build. And so it's the millions for me. It's the millions of decisions that people are going to make to stand up and to walk out what they're called to do. It's the millions for me. I hope that I'm inspiring you all. If this is your first time watching me, I appreciate you for jumping on. Again, I'm Dr. Elisa. I'm so excited about this Mic Drop Monday. I think it's my rebirth because I'm doing Mic Drop Monday from 6 different platforms tonight for the first time because I wanted a faith risk. I wanted to show y'all something different. Now watch this, because we have not because we ask not. I'm going to ask every one of you all that are watching, because I'm trying to do something and I want to show that if we do something different, we'll receive a change, a shift. If you are watching me on every other on any platform, I want, whether you do it right now, take a minute, go to Instagram right now and hit the follow button. I need everybody. I'm trying to get to 10K and you have not because you asked not. So let me just tell y'all, I need y'all to tell people to go follow me on Instagram. Everybody run over to Instagram, hit the follow button. Even if you're watching me now, you never heard of me before, hit that follow button. I promise y'all I got some good stuff. If you are not following me on Clubhouse, because I've decided that there are certain things that I'm going to do exclusively just on Clubhouse weekly and Instagram weekly. I'm doing a morning do. I don't even know what I'm actually going to call it, but every Monday I have so many prayers that are targeted into our purpose. And I just feel an anointing to go live every morning or at least once a week in the morning on Clubhouse and Instagram. So you got to only, and I'm only going to do that for Clubhouse and Instagram. You probably better be following me over there. Then there are certain things that I'm going to be doing that are going to be just for YouTube. There are going to be some challenges that I'm going to be issuing just for my YouTube community. I would suggest you go follow me. And guess what? It's not just YouTube. That's just a great place to follow me. YouTube is my archive of content. I have some things that I have on YouTube that will help you in business, that will help you in relationships, that will help you in your purpose, and to be positioned with speaking with confidence. Go on YouTube because that's where my archive is, y'all. If y'all not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm telling you, you're gonna get your whole life. There are years of content on YouTube, and y'all already know Facebook. You know, we go back like we down like four flats. Facebook is where it is. I will always jump up with a Facebook Live at any moment, but I want you to know it's the season of expansion and there are some things that I am doing differently. And so I want every single body, if you have not done it yet, I'm asking y'all, right? We have not because we ask not. And watch what happens when we simply make our request known. So I'm requesting, if you're not, and if you are in business, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are in any type of industry and you are on LinkedIn, I want everybody to go to LinkedIn. I'm going to be releasing exclusive content from my boardroom brilliance just for LinkedIn. It's just for people that are already in a career, that are working in a career, that are an entrepreneur, that just needs business strategies. But can I promise y'all, my business strategies got a little salt bay on it because they are laced in prophetic positioning. They are biblically founded and they're prophetically produced and they're fortified in faith. And so if you are in business, I would implore you to run on over to LinkedIn because there's going to be some material that I'm only going to be releasing to LinkedIn. And now that I'm going live on LinkedIn, y'all really think that I'm not going to have once a week a live just for LinkedIn, just to give business strategies? And so I'm cultivating a new community and I want you guys to be a part of it. But I need to give you, and I'm teaching y'all right now how to position yourself and in a strategic way. And so you have to go where your purpose resides. And because I am an entrepreneur that walks in multi-potentiality, then I got to give the people what they need on that platform. And so I'm going over to LinkedIn and once a week I'm going live and we're going to be teaching strategies for progression and development. And you're going to learn so many different things as it relates to your business. If you need this prayer that I'm going to be giving every morning and you're saying I'm an entrepreneur or I'm a leader, I'm a king, I just need to be encouraged. You might want to get on Clubhouse and Instagram because they're going to get some special do in the morning from me. And we already know YouTube is my arsenal of everything that's going to help you in the atmosphere. I'm telling you, there are some things that are over there. There are some words that I've released there, and it's still relevant right now. So I'm telling y'all now, follow me on social media because you are about to see a shift in the things that I am doing, how I am doing it. And I'm so excited to invite you. And listen, as you see me, you're going to be getting the strategies that you need to position yourself to prosper in your purpose. And you thank y'all in advance. Thank you guys already. I see so many of you all starting to follow me now. I hope you guys are hearing at the next level because I'm teaching you something even now in the atmosphere. I'm teaching you something as it relates to how to cultivate your career, how to cultivate your purpose, how to position yourself to be profitable and to produce. And so thank you already, those of you that are joining me. Like I told y'all, I'm doing an after party over on Clubhouse. And so you can just go on over on Clubhouse and y'all see the folks in the comments, add them on Clubhouse so they can get on over there because we're going to be doing some amazing things and I don't want you to miss out. Now that I've gotten my introduction out of the way, so grateful for all of you guys tonight. It's not going to be long, but I'm going to teach you guys something that's going to really shift you. Tonight's segment is something that I'm intentional about, and I want it to be a little polarizing. I want it to make you feel some kind of way, and it's so simple. The name of tonight's topic is "Who are you, and why should we care?" Somebody say, "Ouch." Who are you? and why should we care? A lot of the times we don't recognize this, but we live too long inside of our own heads. Right? Anybody guilty of that? We live inside of our heads. We thinking too much about what we're supposed to be doing, how we're supposed to be doing, where we're supposed to be going, and we live in our own heads, and we get in our own way, and we're just saying, I'm not this, or I need to be this, and I'm not that, and I can't fix. Thank you for the ouches. I see y'all all over social media. Thank you guys for tagging and sharing this. I see you guys bringing more people on. Look at this. More people are coming on Clubhouse. I see you guys on Instagram tagging folks. I appreciate you guys. And so, who are you? And why should we care? And that's something that makes us feel a certain kind of way. What you mean? Who am I? And who are you? And why should we care? One of the things that I have learned when it relates to business, when it relates to ministry, when it relates to our purpose, is that we don't know who we are. And sometimes, even when we do know who we are, we don't know how to articulate it properly in a way that people will understand it, in a way that they can connect with what it is. I thank you for your ouches. I'm seeing them. And so we have this issue. Who are you? And not just who are you? Why should we care? Why should I care about who you are? And I thought it was so significant to do this tonight, as tonight I said is my premiere. Tonight I did something that I never thought I was going to be able to do, which was go live on 6 different platforms at the same time. So again, I'm pausing to shout out Facebook. I'm pausing to shout out LinkedIn. I'm pausing to shout out Twitter. I'm shouting out you. Twitter, YouTube, Clubhouse, Instagram. I'm so excited for all of the platforms that are here. Listening and learning from me. And one of the things, the reason I think it was so important to do this tonight is because it is going to cause a challenge for us. Who are you and why should we care? Most times we don't make it past our name. I know who I am. My name is right. And that's great. That's great. But who are you? Not just what is your name, but who are you? And then once you get past that, there's another realm to that. And why should we care? See, a lot of the times we are so invested in people getting things from us. We say things like, I want people to buy my product. I want them to buy my book. I want them to show up on my social media. I want them to come to my event. I want them to be a part of my program. But who are you and why should we care? Why should we care about whatever it is that you're doing? Who are you? And I think what has happened is a lot of times people don't actually know how to help us frame that question. We don't actually know how to answer that question. How do I tell people who I am? I love this because I'm going to be teaching this. One of the things that happens with us is we tell people who we are to ourselves, not who we could be to them. Right? I'm already teaching. This is a great point for you guys to get. Usually, when we're describing who we are, we tell people who we are to ourselves, not who we could be to them. Well, I'm an author. That's who I am to myself. I'm a mentor. I see myself as this person. I am a speaker. I am a mother. I am a child. Y'all know the ones of y'all that like to get spiritual. I'm a child of the Most High. Great, 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 great. But why should I care that you're any of those things? Ouch, ouch, ouch. We tell people who we are to ourselves, but we don't allow ourselves to articulate. But what does that mean for you? Who am I to you? There's no reason why people should care that my name is Elisa when it doesn't translate on who that is to them. Who are you and why should I care? I remember a long time ago learning that people buy into people, not products. We don't understand how to navigate through the thing. And a lot of you all, and I know I'm going to hit some ouches in this place, a lot of you all hide. Y'all hide behind the name. I'm a mama. So that's why I can't do a lot of stuff because I'm a mama. I got to take care of my kid. I'm a pastor. So I'm responsible for this. We're hiding behind certain things. Who are you and why should I care? Well, I'm hiding behind my product. I'm an author. Here's my book. Who are you and why should we care? Bump your book. Who are you? Well, I have this great program and that's wonderful. But who are you? Can y'all ask y'all neighbors something in the comment section? Who are you? I need y'all to interact. I want you to do something. Who are you? I want you to really think a minute. It might be a little polarizing, but I want you to ask somebody because I want you to be challenged. Don't try to answer it now because I want you to be challenged with something. Who are you? And why should I care? Not my name is, I am a child of the Most High. Why should I care about that? I'm a mom. Why should I care about that? Now watch how I'm getting ready to teach y'all a strategy. Man, I'm getting excited. Y'all know I'm a strategist, and so that's what I love to do. Right? So I want to talk to you about this. There's a difference than me saying, my name is Elisa and I'm a strategist. Great. There's a difference though. Who are you and why should I care? If I say I'm Dr. Elisa Harney and what I've designed is a specific strategy to literally help you in your now move into your next. I have designed something called purpose positioning. I'm a strategist who's designed a formula that's going to help you get positioned in your purpose. Who am I? I am someone, I'm a vehicle, I'm a conduit to help you down the road of life. I am a person who allows you, and anybody who's ever been in training with me, who's ever been coached by me, mentored by me, y'all already know y'all get this straight from above, right? Y'all get these strategies because I teach spiritual strategies for supernatural success, right? And I teach purpose positioning. Who are you and why should we care? Describe yourself to me in a way that lets me know this is about me. Can I tell y'all something? Because here's the problem that when we talk to people, we're too me centered. Talk to me about me, not about you. I just gave y'all a free strategy right here. Talk to me about me, not about you. We think that when we are in a position to help someone, that the way because this is, I'm helping you guys. This is a growth stunter. This is a lot of the reason why you guys are not promoting and you guys are not positioning yourself to prosper in your purpose because you get conflicted when you've got to talk about yourself. You start thinking, I don't really know what to say about myself. And I'm still really thinking about this when it comes to myself. I'm still struggling with this about myself. That's the problem. Because stop talking to me about you and talk to me about me. And so if you are an author, then talk to me not about you as an author, but talk to me about this amazing, it's not a book, it's a roadmap. I'm helping somebody. You have a roadmap that helps me what? Well, I'm a mom and that's who wrote a book. That's great. But why should I care? Oh, okay. I get it. I am a mother who's created some information or who has put together a cheat sheet for how you can cultivate better conversations with your child or with your children. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Now you talking to me about me. I am a pastor who can help you get better, get a better proficiency in your partnership with the Most High. I am a strategist who can help you unlock your potential to be profitable. And who are you and why should I care? Figure out a way. Don't just tell me you are a dress designer. Why should I care? Talk to me about me. I have been anointed to help accentuate you so that you can have the atmosphere of excellence. Who are you and why should I care? Talk to me about me. I hope I'm helping you guys, right? Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm treading out into this water and I'm doing something different. And again, I'm going to keep talking about this because this is for me, this is a monumental moment. I made a decision today to jump in and say, I'm going to go live on LinkedIn. I'm going to go live on Facebook. I'm going to go live on YouTube. I'm going to go live on Twitter. I'm going to go live on Instagram. I'm going to go live on what did I say? Facebook, all of these different places at the same time. Clubhouse, that was the last one. And I did it. Why? Because I'm trying to show you that you've been in your own way. Ain't nobody trying to keep you from your greatness. Well, the haters, what? No. Can I help y'all with something? Because I want to teach us something that I believe is going to be so powerful tonight, because again, it was not easy to make a decision. I don't want y'all to think I just jumped up and said, you know what? I just want to, what I said at the beginning was we ask for expansion, but we're not ready to commit to extension. Anybody that knows me as a kingdom leader knows that I always say, stop praying for money and ask him for the plan. And so I had asked God for a plan. There was a specific thing that I wanted to see. I always talk about, I do this thing with my hideout mentorship. We've been teaching on numbers versus nature. If you want to change your numbers, which means the amount of followers you have, the amount of money in your account, your location, a different address, if you want to change your numbers, first you have to change your nature. And so I had to decide if there were certain things that I wanted, certain expansions, certain things that I wanted to see expand, I had to learn how to extend myself. So I decided to go live again on 6 different platforms at the same time. Well, what if it didn't work? But what if it did? What if people didn't listen? But what if they did? Well, what if they didn't? But what if they did? And so you're going to see, as a result of me free falling into faith, as a result of me being a risk taker, as a result of me expanding myself or extending myself, you're going to be able to see the fruit of what I'm doing. I hope I'm helping. So I asked everybody, I told you guys earlier, so I'm cultivating a different level of community. I'm going to be doing some lives, some daily lives, specific prayers as it relates to our purpose, as it relates to who I am as the person who can position you in purpose, but it's specifically and exclusively for Clubhouse and Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you better go follow me. I am going live. I'm live now on LinkedIn. So if you need some strategies, business strategies for profitability in your business, in your career, speaking training and different things, I'm going to be cultivating, helping you cultivate certain things as it relates to business. That's just going to be for LinkedIn. I have an arsenal, a whole arsenal of information to shift your atmosphere and personal development. It is on YouTube. You need to be subscribed to my YouTube channel. And y'all already know Facebook, we down like 4 flat. So make sure that you guys are connected to me. And so I'm showing you how to show up in the totality of who you are by doing something. Who are you and why should we care? Now, here is a very powerful principle that I believe is going to help you tonight. So see, what happens is, as I said earlier, when you try to identify yourself through the scope of somebody else's lens, you'll eventually become unrecognizable. Right? If you're always trying to describe yourself, well, they say I'm this, or they call me this, or they say I'm this. I remember in the Bible, Jesus asked people, Peter, who do you say that I am, though? Who are you? Who am I to you? Right? Who are you and why should I care? And Peter had sense enough to not just give him his name back. Watch this. He ascribed a characteristic to it. You know what? You are this. And because he said it, there was a characteristic that Jesus was able to put and said, you know what? Flesh and blood didn't give that to you. You know who I am. So now let me tell you what I can do. And so what we don't realize is that when we figure out how to ascribe ourselves, when we figure out how to describe ourselves, when we figure out how to articulate who we are, what we are doing is giving people an opportunity to understand what is it about me that's going to be good for them. Am I helping? Now, y'all know I'm a kingdom leader. So let me just shift over to something that is found in the Bible real quick, and it's going to bless you. How do I know that if you try to ascribe yourself and describe yourself through the lenses of somebody else, you're going to become unrecognizable? Well, there is this place in the Bible where it talks about how Jesus and his disciples went out and they did these miracles and they cast out demons and they had all this amazing thing happen. And so there was a group of folks that said, we can do it too, Punchinella, but they forgot something that was very powerful. They went in the name of something else that they had not yet entered into a pact with. They had not yet had, they had not had the comprehension. They had not yet had a revelation about something. So they went and called themselves was going to cast out demons too. And so they couldn't even cast out demons in Jesus' name. They had to say, wait, let me find a disciple of yours that I'm familiar with. And so Paul's God, Paul's Jesus, I'm going to cast this out. I'm going to try to identify myself through all of these other pillars of people, but I still want you to respond to me the same way. I hope I'm teaching y'all something that's a prophetic principle that's going to help you prosper in your purpose. So he's using all of these other things to try to describe himself. And the Bible says that the demons looked at him and said, so check this out. Paul, we know, check. We know him. Jesus, check. We actually know him too. But who are you? Who are you? Like, We don't know anything about you. You don't get to roll up on here trying to give us a third party revelation, trying to talk about yourself through the lenses of someone else. We don't recognize you. And the Bible says them demons beat those ninjas down. They had to go back naked and bloody because they went trying to describe themselves and position and present themselves through the lenses of someone else. And there was not. Is this helping y'all? Let me see y'all in the comment section. It's throw a number one. I don't even gonna tell y'all to do anything hard. Everybody throw a number one in the comment section if this is helping you guys, if this is translating over to you all well. And so they were trying to describe themselves through the lenses of someone else. They were trying to build a platform over from off of somebody else's prominence. Woo, can I say that again for y'all in the back? I see the number ones coming through. Where y'all at Instagram? Thank y'all. I see you guys. They were trying to build a platform over somebody else's popularity. No, who are you and why should we care? One of the things that I'm trying to teach you guys and I want you to know is that God never had a problem telling you who he was and who he is. And one of the reasons why he had to tell us who he is so that we can understand what it is that he does. I'm giving y'all a spiritual strategy for supernatural success. How do I know this? Because when anytime God, if you look in the Bible, he'll always ascribe a name to himself so that you can understand what he can be for you, what he can do for you. I just told y'all at the beginning, you oftentimes you're describing yourself through the lenses of who you are to yourself. But no, talk to me about me. And so when God describes himself as certain things, he was telling him, this is what I can do. If I say I'm El Shaddai, that means I'm almighty. If I say that I am the Alpha and Omega, that means I know the ending of a thing from the beginning. So when God starts to talk about himself, when he starts saying he is a certain thing, then he's telling us El Roi, the God who sees me. He's talking to me about me. He's telling us I'm Jehovah Jireh. That's my name. But what does it mean for you? That means I'll always provide for you. Am I showing y'all something in your business? Tell me who you are. So I'm not just Dr. E. I'm the empowerment specialist because in any area in your life, I'm specializing in helping you get empowered. I wrote a strategy. I'm the creator of purpose positioning because I am empowered to position you to prosper in your purpose. The Bible says that God describes himself as Jehovah Rapha because he's given you his name so that you know what benefit you have. He's the God who heals you. So he gives us his name so that we can know his nature. I just dropped the mic. Can I say that again for y'all in the back? He gives us his name so that we will know his nature. That is actually a strategy for you in business, a strategy for you in ministry, a strategy for you in purpose. You tell me who you are to me. Who are you and why should I care? It is a biblical principle. God gives us his name so that we can know what does that mean for me. He's Jehovah Nisi. That means he is my banner. That means that he is my victory flag. How do I know? The Bible says, thanks be unto God who always gives me the victory. And so he tells us who he is so we can know what that means for us. He's Jehovah Shalom, which means he's the God of peace. What? The peace of the Lord that surpasses all understanding. It will guard and gird us up. And so he'll tell us who he is so that we can know what that means for us. And so when we start thinking about who am I and why should I care, I have to understand that when I know who somebody is, I also understand what that means for me. He gives us his name so we can know his nature. Right. I hope that helped. Did that help y'all right then? I felt some oil and some wind on that. He gives us his name so that we can know his nature. One of the things that we have to understand, especially and specifically when it comes to cultivating people, cultivating our clients, our audience, our platform, we're always needing something from people. I need to get something because, that's the realm of reciprocity. It's a biblical feature. We in the Bible, even in Genesis, it says, "For as long as the earth shall remain." Here's what you're gonna know: if there's a seed, after some time, there's gonna be a harvest. Right? We said in Galatians 6:7, "Be not deceived; God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap." It's the realm of reciprocity, which means if I give something out, I'll expect something in return. The problem is we don't know how to get a return. We don't know how to get something back. because we don't actually know how to put something in. And so we're missing what's called the realm of reciprocity. And so one of the things that I try to teach us in the realm of reciprocity, and I've taught this before, but I think it would be great to teach this tonight, is that if you give them what's in your heart, they'll give you what's in their hands. Can I say that again? And it's going to bless you and help you. If you, doesn't matter what arena you're operating in, if it is your purpose, if it is your profession, if it is personally, if you give them what's in your heart, they'll give you what's in their hand. How does that work? And how does that translate over? A lot of the times we don't know how to operate in the atmosphere of authenticity. We don't know how to be our true selves. We don't know how to live in the valley of vulnerability, right? We don't know how to articulate what's in our hearts. We don't know how to say to people, here is what I am passionate about, here is what I feel called to do, here is what I know I'm good at. But if you give them what's in your heart, they will give you what is in their hand. So the first thing you have to do is you have to ask yourself, what's in my heart? Somebody should type that in the comments. What's in my heart? What is actually in my heart? Because the Bible says that out of our heart flows issues, and that's not all of the time bad. Maybe sometimes the issue is what we're called to build a solution to. Maybe the issue is the very thing that we have been positioned here to go out and to make a better solution for. So ask yourself, what's in my heart? What's in my heart? What is in my heart? What is in my heart? So, what is it that's in my heart to do? What is it that's in my heart to build? What is it that's in my heart to give? What is it that's in my heart? What is in my heart? And so, after I am very clear about figuring out what's in my heart, what do I house in my heart? There is a passion there. There is a purpose there. There is potential there. There is power there. There's also prominence there. There's a platform there. There's peace there. But first, you have got to see what is in my heart. And so I realized for myself that what was in my heart was empowerment. At the end of the day, I wanted to empower people, but I had to take that to the next level. Empower them in what capacity? And I realized that I wanted to position people to prosper. And then I was like, wait, I don't just want people to prosper. Nope, I don't, because we could teach people how to be profitable. We could teach people just how to get money. I want people how to prosper in their purpose. And so I took it to the next level. I'm giving you guys a growth strategy. I'm giving you a strategy for profitability and prosperity, right? What's in your heart? If you give people what's in your heart, they'll give you what's in their hands. And so I realized that what was in my heart was the ability. I wanted to empower people. I saw people that were not operating in the totality of their purpose. I saw people that were not standing up and speaking out and showing their expertise and showing forth their brilliance. I saw people that were halfway doing it, that weren't consistent. And I said, I want to position people to prosper, but specifically in their purpose. And so I decided, so here is what's in my heart. So I started talking about what happens when we're not prospering in our purpose. What I started talking about our purpose. I started talking about why our purpose is so important. I started talking about biblically that many are the plans of man, but it's the purpose of the Lord that shall prevail. I start talking about how important purpose was. I started talking about how we seek our purpose. I started talking about how we manifest in our purpose. I started talking about purpose. Then I started positioning people to know and I started letting them watch me. That's that atmosphere of authenticity. I started letting them see me go through cultivation in my purpose. And so they saw me going through different styles. They saw me going through different manifestations of different parts of who I am. They saw me trying different things. They saw me launching different things. I started showing people my purpose. And then I started showing the fact that, hey, I've gotten some results out of this here because I decided to stand up, because I decided to speak up, because I decided to show up. Then guess what? I showed up for them. They started showing up for me. I hope I'm helping you guys. Everybody take a moment right now. If you're not following me on Instagram, find me right now. I'm trying to reach 10K. Go find me on Instagram and hit the follow button right now. If you, wherever you are on social media, I'm live on 6 platforms. get over there to Instagram, and I need y'all to hit that follow button. I'm trying to make it a 10K, right? Because I can offer more stuff for y'all. And listen, watch me doing the same thing. If you tell them what's in your heart, they'll give you what's in your hand. They're in their hand. I want to reach 10K on Instagram because there are certain tools and resources that aren't available to me until I hit that 10K button, until I hit that 10K mark. And so when I get there and I reach it, I can give guys more resources. There are certain things that I'll be able to give you better. So go find me on IG and hit the follow button so that I can get my numbers up so that I can help you in a different capacity, right? So here we are, just like I did. I told you what was in my heart. So now you just gave me what was in your hand. And what was in your hand? The ability to hit a follow button, the ability to hit a like button, the ability to get a share button, the ability to join me live on social media. Am I teaching? Because I'm teaching better than y'all commenting in this section, in these comment sections, because these are principles of profitability. These are principles that will shift you over in any capacity that you may be operating in. If you don't take anything else away, if you give people what's in your heart, they'll give you what's in their hand. What is in their hand, man? There are certain things that are in their hands: the ability to follow, the ability to share, the ability to help you promote. They'll be your ambassadors. They'll help support you. They'll speak well of you. What's in their hand is their resources, their access, the things that they're able to do. And see, I see you guys going over and joining me. I appreciate it. Just like after this, after I close down Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube and let's see, Twitter. I love that I'm doing this. I'm going over to Clubhouse so we can talk about what we just talked about, right? And so that's how we're going to do tonight. 6 different platforms all at one time, because I'm showing you my signature conversion methodology in real time. I'm actually teaching you something as it relates to your visibility, as it relates to your accessibility, as it relates to your profitability. This is me teaching and showing you at the same time. Did I prepare for this? Yes and no. I didn't go out and try to find out, okay, can I do this? Let me just figure it out. I didn't try to make it perfect. I didn't try to test stream it and do all of this. I just made a decision. We just gonna jump out there and we just gonna let it do what it do. Either it's gonna do well or it is not. If it doesn't, guess what? If at first you don't succeed, you just try it again. You do the thing again until you get what you need. But again, you have not because you ask not. And so tonight I wanted to give you these strategies, because I am a strategist that helps you position yourself in your purpose so that you can be profitable and that you can prosper. And we're going to go over to Clubhouse and have our after party. But I want you to understand that this notion is biblical. I want you to understand that this notion is something that's going to shift you to the next level. Now, let me first ask a question. Did this help y'all on these 6 platforms? I need y'all to show some sign. I clap, put a 1, say yes, do something. I want you guys to know. And I want you guys to share this. I want you guys to put it in your stories and talk about it and post it and come on over and send me a message and help understand that. But and let me say this, if you're going over to Clubhouse, I have a new room. I love it. My house on Clubhouse is called the Strategy Sanctuary. Whoop, whoop. Y'all already know what kind of time we having over there, the Strategy Sanctuary. So go on Clubhouse and find my house. My house is called the Strategy Sanctuary. And over on the Strategy Sanctuary, I'm going to be going over there exclusively to give some certain kind of strategies because that's what I'm cultivating over there. But they're going to be supernatural strategies, right? And so, and I said that LinkedIn, I'm going to have specific exclusive information just that will be streamed on LinkedIn Live. That's going to be some strategies, whether it's cultivation strategies and conversation and content and confidence. I am actually going to be teaching it. So over on Instagram, I'm on everything. I'm at Elisa LaShell. Let's see. Can I get that posted? I'm at Elisa LaShell, first and middle name, at Elisa LaShell on all platforms. So go find me on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, baby, we're going to tweet over there. And so follow me on Twitter at Elisa LaShell. Follow me on Instagram at Elisa LaShell. On Clubhouse at Elisa LaShell. I'm teaching y'all. So subscribe to YouTube. Do what you got to do. And so here it is, my grand finale. Thank you guys again for all of your support. Thank you guys again for joining me in this leap of faith. I believe that you guys are going to see something amazing. I'll say this. I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Somebody has to win to give the rest of us the strategy. Phew. I'm going to say this one more time, because when we start feeling like, why should I do this for them? Why should they? because you ought to want somebody to get out there and do it first, because they'll work out all of the kinks. You ever let people get stuff first and wait and get a review from them? Why you think we wait to buy stuff? Let me wait to see who else ordered. Have you ordered from Sheen? Well, let me see your stuff first. Somebody has to win to give the rest of us the strategy. I need somebody to go first, do it first. Now that I went live on 6 platforms at one time, I can now come back and say, hey, I've done something, so now I can give you guys a strategy for it. Now I can teach you guys something that I haven't learned. And guess what? I learn along the way. I do something different. I figure something else out. And so, because my mom said I'm pioneering, listen, but that's apostolic. Most of you guys that know the apostolic part of me, we're pioneers. We go first. We get out there and we tear down the trees and we break up fallow ground. You know why? Watch me talk about me for you, so that it's not so hard for you to jump up and do it. Somebody has to win to give the rest of us the strategy. So here it is. You found me. Yay. I see you guys that are coming on the different platforms. I see y'all. Look at y'all. Listen, get ready. When I jump off of this, y'all go jump on Clubhouse, because, it's a club. So we about to have an after party, right? So here it is, what I am excited about launching now. That's right. I don't follow trends. I set them. That's right, Joy. This is what we do up in here. And so here is something that I want to say to you guys and introduce tonight. Now, Clubhouse, you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to go to see this on Instagram. Everybody on Clubhouse, y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too, right? So, because some things y'all not going to be able to see visually. And so visually, Clubhouse, if you don't know, is an app. It's an app where you are just speaking, right? It's like a live podcast, right? And so it's where people come over and have conversations. And yes, drop the link for the Clubhouse so that everybody can see. I don't know how to drop my Clubhouse link. That'd be great in the chat. And so you can go over to Clubhouse if you would like to and join me over there. But I'm getting ready to drop something. And so those of you guys that are on Clubhouse are going to have to go make sure you're following me on the other social media sites to see this. But before I drop it, I want to say something about it. I want to make sure that, am I able to talk about this? Let's see. I want to make sure that I can talk about this because it's about to to shift your life. It's going to change you. So let me know, Fennell, if when I'm able. We're good. Okay. So have we tried the link to make sure that we're good? Let me see if I can do it. Uh, because I need to talk to the people about something. Mine's not showing up. Uh, so you know, oh, it's on my page, not the. Okay, all right. So here it is. I'm about to tell y'all something, but I wanna read something to you guys first. And listen, and you're gonna feel a little pinch here. So let me tell you guys up front, you're getting ready to be conflicted. I'm just gonna. I don't see it. So if you'll let me know how to find it, I don't see it over there. But you're gonna be conflicted about something that's gonna maybe hurt you guys. What may hurt you guys is the fact that it's saying that the page that I'm looking for is not available or exist. So I'm not sure why though. So I want to say something to you guys if I'm able to tell the truth. And I want you all to be honest with yourself if you can, right? Most times some of our problem is you guys are hiding. Um you're hiding. And you're hiding because you are either fearful of what somebody's going to say about you. You're fearful about people judging you. You guys, here's the truth now, because I just take a deep breath and hear this truth. I'm saying it in love because I want y'all to understand something. You guys, if we just tell the truth about it, y'all hiding. And I've never seen so many people who are so brilliant, and I'm talking to y'all, and I'm talking about y'all right now. Y'all are so brilliant, y'all are so amazing, but you are doing something that I call masquerading in mediocrity. Uh-oh. Now we don't want to hear this, but you're masquerading in mediocrity. What's masquerading in mediocrity? It's when you act like you ain't as good as you are. It's when you try to act like you're not as great as you know. Doggone well you are. I'm talking about y'all out here great. Out here, you got, thank you. Let's talk about it, Tina. Y'all out here know y'all got solutions to people's issue problems. Y'all out here know y'all are the best at marketing, the best at designing, the best at administration, the best at strategy, the best. I mean, y'all are the best at building websites. Y'all out here the best. But can we just? I'm just gonna bust y'all out. You are without question the answer to somebody's problem, or you've created something that's the answer to somebody's problem. But guess what? They don't know that. They don't know that. They just like when the seven sons of Sceva, they saying, well, Paul, I know, and Jesus, I know, but who are you? We know Dr. E. We know her, but who are you? And so we have, well, I'm one of her mentees, and that's great. But who are you? If I am truly the empowerment specialist, if I am truly apostolic, my job is to make sure that you get lean into who you are called to be. It does not matter that I'm good at what I do if you're not operating in what you're supposed to be operating on. I'm going to take ouches and amens up in here, up in here. And so here it is. Our problem is we are out here and we are hiding. Thank you guys. I'm glad y'all with me. You are either unsure or you are afraid. That's the truth. If we just go ahead and tell the truth to shame the devil, most times we're either unsure. I'm looking for the yep, that's me. You talking about me? Ouch, ouch. I'm okay. I see y'all in the comment section. You either unsure or you are afraid. You're unsure because you're saying, I don't really know. And I'm going to even help you. This is kind of why you're unsure. You either unsure about how to really put yourself out there in this social media world. You're saying, I ain't sure like how I see y'all both of them. How do I really put myself out there? Social media is scary. It's just so much. That's why I intentionally went live tonight on all social media platforms because I wanted to show you guys. I'm not sure how to do it. I want to show you all that it can be done, or you're afraid. And can we be honest? What you're afraid of? You're afraid of being judged. If we listen, can we have some real talk? Can I talk to y'all like I talk to my mentees and my daughters and my friends? You are afraid of being judged. That's what you're afraid of. You are afraid. You are just afraid of being judged. And I'm talking to my admin. If we just need to hide the link inside of my actual page, my webpage, and we can deal with the other stuff, fine. We can do a turnaround if we can't do that. So it's fine either way. But you're afraid of being judged. And here it is. You're afraid of being judged. But the truth is, you are me. You me. I can't tell y'all that when social media, I've been on social media for over a decade now. But can I tell y'all, I be acting all big and bold, and y'all know I be calling myself Tupac. I even have Tupac tune-ups, right? But the truth is, my big old bold tail was scary, just scary. I was afraid of so many things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go and tell the truth, shame the devil, right? I told y'all I live in the atmosphere of authenticity, right? So I was afraid of being judged. I had all of these things about myself that were stressing me. If I'm telling the truth, and I am, I didn't think that I knew enough. And if that's you, I want you to say me. I didn't think I knew enough. I didn't think I had enough education or enough information. I didn't know if I had enough experience to be out here telling people what they needed to do and how they needed to be doing. Go ahead and say me. Wait, let me look in these comments and see if y'all. Oh, okay, okay, I see y'all. Me, or raise your hand over here in Clubhouse and just to let me know I'm talking to you. Okay, I see y'all. Me. Mm-hmm. Okay, just all right. On LinkedIn, I'm looking. Yeah, me. Okay, gotcha. So here is the truth because we just got to tell the truth. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, y'all. See, you can't do stuff by yourself. You got to have a dream team. So I appreciate my dream team for helping me out tonight. So here is the truth. And again, just say me. If it's you, the truth was, I thought I didn't know enough. Secondly, I actually didn't think people would pay attention. If that's you, say me. I didn't think people was gonna pay attention. Why would they listen to me? Why they watch me? Why would they even look my way? Why would they even it's just me? And y'all know y'all used to sing that old song. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody. No, that's a lie. The Bible says that I'm a royal priesthood. I was fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm not nobody. But if we tell the truth, we think people would pay enough attention to us. Here's another thing. And I'm talking about admin. Can you do the flyer on top of that as well? Can you integrate that in too? So they can see that when they get over there. But okay, so here's the thing. The next thing is, And tell me ouch or tell me that's me if I talk about it. I felt like other people were already doing what I wanted to do, but better. Yeah, I just want y'all. I want honest people tonight. Let me look and see if y'all doing it. I just felt like somebody was already doing what I was doing, and they got the nerve to be doing it better than I was doing it. So I ain't trying to do it. 'Cause I'm looking for the me's. Me, uh, you, um, ouch. I see y'all. I felt like somebody already doing it, and they doing it better than me. Here's another one. I didn't think I had the right tools. I'm looking for the me's. I didn't think I had the right tools. If I'm gonna do that, I gotta have $1 million of equipment. I don't have the right tools. I don't have the right stuff. I don't have it. Me, I'm looking for me's. Me. Ooh, y'all talking to me. All right. Yeah. Me. Let me keep going. Oh, here it is. I was terrified of making a mistake. I'm looking for me. Me. No, y'all tell the truth to shame the devil. Terrified of making a mistake. I'm talking about, oh my goodness, I am so scared to make a mistake. I am afraid of making a mistake. I just am afraid of making a mistake. I was, let me see. Oh, here it is, and we may not want to admit this. I was afraid of the pressure of being consistent. Afraid. Because if I put myself out there one time, they're going to keep looking for me to come back. And I'm going to be like, oh, oh, heck no. I ain't going to be, y'all ain't going to be just looking for me to keep showing up. And then I got to just keep showing up. Oh, no. Because I like giving up. I like doing something different. I don't feel like I don't want to commit, y'all commitment phobes. Tell the truth on yourself. Commitment phobes. You that part, I appreciate y'all for being. I'm all your on your street. uh-huh. Fidel, that's okay about the flyer. I can don't worry about that. You can take that off. I'll redo that later. And then the last thing I was afraid of, or I thought, and here it is, I thought that I needed a huge team and a huge budget in order to move forward. I'm waiting for the truth tellers in the house. I thought that I was going to need a huge team and a huge. So all the reasons that I gave myself for why I was not showing up on social media, I didn't think I knew enough. I didn't think anybody would pay attention. I felt like people were already doing what I was doing and they were doing it better. I didn't think I had the right tools. I really just was afraid to put myself out there. I'm helping y'all. I'm in your business. Good. I was terrified of making a mistake. I did not want the pressure of being consistent. And I thought I needed a team and a huge team and a huge budget to move myself forward. But I want to prophesy over y'all tonight. Can I do that? Your presence has power. Somebody should type that or say that to yourself or write it down. This is going to be your affirmation for the week. My presence has power. Somebody should type that in the comments. Y'all know I'm an empowerment specialist. I'm not leaving without empowering you. Type in the comments, my presence has power, or just say it out loud to yourself. I want you to affirm yourself in this. My presence has power. Second thing, I'm gonna give you three affirmations for tonight. Number one, your presence has power. Number two, your voice has value. So I want you to say it, make it personal. My voice has value. My voice has value. My voice does have, there is value in what I say. So the second affirmation, say it to yourself, type it so you can see it, write it down. My presence has power, but guess what? My voice has value. Man, can y'all feel something on that? Seriously, can you just there's something I feel on that. I'm saying this to myself. My presence has power. My voice has value. And last but not least, the last affirmation I'm going to give you, your words have weight. They're weighty, baby. When you say things, stuff shifts. So I want you to say, my words have weight. My words have weight. When I put something in the atmosphere, it's not flimsy. It doesn't just fly away. No, it substantiates things. It sustains things. It secures things. My words, hey, bro, has weight. Is this helping y'all tonight? So I want you to make the affirmation to yourself. Say, my presence has power. My voice has value. My words have weight. Right? Did that just y'all feel good? All right, now I got a Tupac you. But you hiding. But you acting like punks. Uh-oh. But you out here playing. You out here in the darkness. You out here hiding out behind your product. You out here hiding out behind. I'm just all this potential. All this power. Just told you your words have weight. Just told you your presence has power. Just told you your voice has value. And y'all out here punked out, being scary, hiding. I'll take ouches and they may, yeah, y'all know I had to gut check you real quick. Throat check. Yeah, no, y'all just out here just hiding. Can I help y'all with something? Somebody, I want somebody to find this or put this on the screen. Matthew 5 and 14 in the Bible, 14 and 15. Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 and 15 says something. It says something, and I wanna rebuke y'all with this so that you'll step up in this revelation. It says, you are the light of the world, not somebody else, but Dr. E. But over no, 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 no. You, while you out here hiding out, letting other people be great, you are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Here is the rebuke. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. Nobody in their right mind would light a lamp and put it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everybody in the house. Ooh, I am helping y'all tonight. Here is where I'm going to challenge y'all tonight. You can no longer hide. Somebody ought to say it in the comments. I can no longer hide. You can no longer hide. I said it. Now I'm showing you the Bible said, you are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Nobody in their right mind will take a lamp, light it, and then put it under a basket. Instead, a lamp is placed on a stand where it gives light to everybody in the house. I decided to do something. I have not done this in a while. I think it's been a while since I taught a real upscale, lean in all the way masterclass for business, for purpose, for profitability. But guess what? I'm back. I got one for y'all. I have an amazing masterclass. What if I told you that you can conquer and confront the fear of being out front? What if I told you that you can promote what you produced without prostituting your purpose? Woo, I'm helping. What if I told you that you can craft your content and display consistency even when you in a crunch? I ain't got enough time. What if I told you you do? What if I told you you can attract your audience and connect with them through your content? What if I told you you can operate in clarity and comprehension and confidence and walk in your purpose? Can I tell y'all something? Y'all been hiding long enough. Yep, and it's time to come out wherever you are. Now, if you are on Facebook or YouTube or let's see, Twitter or LinkedIn, you'll be able to see what I'm about to show you all. But everybody else, I'm gonna have to tell you where to go find this. I've decided to break out with a brand new masterclass. Here it is. I've discovered and I have come up with a new masterclass called Lamps. LAMPS, lamps. I just told y'all nobody takes a lamp and puts it under, hides it. No, they put it on a stand. Lamps. I've developed something called the light strategy, the language of lights. I'm so excited about this. I'm doing a masterclass to show you how to effectively convey passion, purpose, and power through your online presence. Man, now let me ask you a question. Am I the one to do it? Did I not just tonight, even if you met me for the first time, convey passion, purpose, and power through my online presence? Just if you're looking for me on YouTube, Dr. Elisa LaShell Harney, just look for lamps. I have an amazing signature strategy. I'm not gonna give it to you now. You got to get it from the masterclass called Lamps, but it's the language of light. Now, here is what's amazing. It's a live virtual masterclass. I'm doing it on Monday, Mic Drop Monday, May 1st. So I'm giving enough time. And during this time where I am going to be doing this masterclass, I'm actually going to be teaching little mini lessons on Instagram. So I hope you're going to be on Instagram and LinkedIn only, probably. And so lights, the language of lights, we're supposed to shine. I just told you guys that your light is supposed to shine so that men can see you. They can see your good works. Now, what are we going to do in this masterclass? If you on YouTube or all of these, you'll be able to see it. I'm going to show you how to overcome the fear of being out front. I'm going to show you how to promote what you produced without feeling like you're prostituting your purpose. I'm going to show you how to craft your content. I'm going to show you how to connect with your audience. We're going to take this thing and shift it to the next level. Now, How do you get to this masterclass? For right now, you can get to this masterclass for right now. Later, I'm going to shift it to go register now. But right now, go to drelisaharney.com. My name, if we could put that on the screen, drelisaharney.com. Go over to drelisaharney.com and you will be able, there's going to be a tab that says sign up for lamps, the language of light. Sign up for it. Now, listen, y'all just heard me say at the beginning, the realm of reciprocity. There is no expansion without extension. So, is it free? Absolutely not. You got to extend yourself if you want to expand. So, if you want to sign up for lamps, guess what? You're going to have to pay. Right? Because guess what? You are not just, can I help y'all? And I'm actually teaching y'all strategy now for those of y'all that be scared to charge folks for stuff. Strategies are priceless. You'll never be able to pay for strategy. They really are. You're not just investing in a couple of hours that you're going to spend with me to hear something. You're going to get an impartation of knowledge and wisdom that I have cultivated through years of experience, of education, of and expertise. But I want to share this with you all. And so the masterclass is 147, but it's also going to include a ebook. And that ebook is going to be giving you all of these strategies that have to do with your light. But I'm not giving it to you until you register and purchase this masterclass right. And I'm only giving it to you right before the masterclass. You ain't getting it right away. You only getting it like right before or at the masterclass, because I don't want y'all cheating and taking these strategies. But it's going to come with a bonus ebook. But lamps, the language of light. I literally am going to be walking you guys through this stuff. I want y'all to be a part of lamps, the language of light. Literally, this virtual live masterclass is going to shift you. Now, y'all know if you've ever been in any of my webinars, any of my masterclasses before, y'all already know I bring it. Y'all gonna get a PowerPoint from on high, and y'all gonna get an actual, just like tonight, and this was free, but y'all are gonna get an implementable, executable strategy for success, for sustainability. And it's going to really show you, those of you all that have been whining and complaining about why aren't I growing on social media? How can I get people to look at me? How can I get them to listen to my content? How can I convert them from being, how can I cultivate conversations with them? How can I get them from just being people who are my, people who are conversing with me, to getting them to being my customers? I have successfully over the last, I don't know, I've been on social media consistently, like showing up like this for years and years and years. I have amassed tens and tens of thousands of followers. But that's not even what's important. I've converted so much, such a big percentage of them to customers. They've been in my master classes and workshops. They've had VIP days with me. They've signed up for master classes with me. A lot of y'all are my mentees right now and have been for 4 seasons. They have become more than just clients. And so I have the strategy for it. How do you show up? Oh, Dr. E, I wish I could show up and be confident. Then you probably need to join this masterclass. Oh, I want to know, how do you know what to say? You should sign up for this masterclass. But how are you connecting with the audience? How do you get people to sign up for this masterclass? Well, how do you not get scary and scared with it? Sign up for this masterclass. Implementable, executable strategies. I'm going to show you how to be profitable. And I told you guys, and I'm saying it again, as I told you guys. Yeah, thank you. Somebody that said 147. That's it. And I get the masterclass and an ebook, and you get the replay, and you get me. I'm invaluable, so I'm gonna just show up. So I'm the bonus, but you're gonna get me. So listen, if you're gonna sign up for it, I want you guys to go to drelisaharney.com. But lamps, the language of light. I'm gonna show you how to effectively, just like I did tonight, help you convey passion, purpose, and power through your online presence. I've been doing this for a while, and I have developed the strategy. I just told y'all somebody got to win to give the rest of us the strategy. Tonight, I went live on 6 different platforms at the same time. Hear me. Do what you got to do. See, my mentees showing up, baby. There y'all go. And I'm going to be teaching you. We're going to deal with it. We're going to confront the fear factor. I'm going to show you how to craft content. I'm going to show you how to promote what you've produced. You spend all that time producing something and you scared to promote it. I'm going to help you out. I'll show you how to connect with your audience. And so I want you guys, if you're saying, I'm tired of hiding, it is time for me to come out of the dark. I'm telling you, I got to pull on you. Somebody say stretch. I got to stretch you. So this ain't nothing that you can, because we appreciate things we invest in it. I want you to put a seed in the ground, because the realm of reciprocity says whatsoever you sow, you're going to reap it. So I want you, I already see my mentees are already saying we're going to be there. I ain't even got to worry about them because they got me down. But I want to know by show of hands or by you putting it in the comments, who is going to show up for my master class. Who's showing up? Who? Yeah, see, I already signed up. That's what I'm talking about. My mentees don't even, and I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, I'm only going to be opening 75 seats. That's it. I don't want a bunch of y'all because I'm really gonna be digging in and giving it to you. Personal stuff, and I 75. But if you're coming, somebody say me in the comments. Let me know that you're signing up and you're coming. I'll probably not ever do this again, but y'all know when it be on me because it's been like a year since I've done one. So you come in, I see y'all. Tell me if you're on Clubhouse in the comments. Let me know or send me a message. Who is signing? Look at this. I like action, folks. Somebody said, "Oh, I just signed up." Go to drelisaharney.com and sign up. The realm of reciprocity. As long as the earth shall remain, if there's a seed after some time, you're gonna get a harvest. It's time for y'all. I'm trying to get it lit up. You coming? Look at y'all. YouTube talking about me. I love it. So if you're coming, again, I'm only gonna open up 75 spots. So I want you guys to go ahead. And now I haven't even released this to my email marketing folks. They're gonna jump in it. Y'all better go ahead and jump in while the water is I ain't even posted it on social media yet. Jump in while the water is trouble. Go ahead and get your spot so that you can get in this masterclass. It's going to be like nothing you have ever seen. So it's called Lamps, the language of light. I remember one time um, I did one called "Let It Flow," the language of living water, and I taught prophetic proficiency, and it was amazing. I may bring this back, but now I got a different level. It's too dark out here. It's time for y'all to shine bright. So if that's you, if you're saying I've been hiding long enough, it's time for me, and it's a reason why people should care about who I am and why I'm here. I want you guys to sign up for Lamps, the language of light. I can't wait to see you guys. If you have enjoyed this, listen, post about it, send me a message, tag me in a comment or a quote if you learned something. I'd love to hear about it. Or go ahead. I'm about to jump over to Clubhouse and see if we can have some people. I'm gonna bring some people up to the stage so they can tell me what they got out of it or what they learned or something about tonight's segment. But more importantly, sign up for Lamps, the language of light. And not just that, I asked everybody, help me get to my 10K. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on these social media platforms because I got something for everybody. You register once again, if we can put that on the screen, by going to www.drelisaharney.com. And you'll see, if you'll scroll, if you go to drelisaharney.com, it's going to say sign up for Lamps, the language of light. And so if you go there, it will take you directly to everything about lamps. It'll break down everything you're going to learn. It's going to rebuke you and tell you, doggone well, you should be out here doing what you do. But I want you guys to go there and get it. I'll be posting a link on my social media platforms later. And so thank you guys that attended. Thank you guys for making this free fall into faith so beautiful for me. Thank you guys that see people saying I already signed up on LinkedIn, IG, all the platforms, because every platform is going to give a different aspect of me, and I cannot wait to walk in the totality of it. And guess what? If I do it, you can do it too, Punchinella. So thank you guys for tonight. I can't wait for you guys to jump on over to Clubhouse with me and listen.